Hello guys, what's up? This is Yomi Keys here, and you're welcome to my YouTube channel, my Tune Studios, where you get latest updates on music production. You get tips and tricks on how to make your music production journey easy. In today's video, we'll be talking about how to quantize, on Cubase. For those of you that has been sending me questions that how do I quantize, because when you play piano, those grace notes, those slurs, when you quantize, you just discover it just quantizes it, boom, and it sounds robotic. It's not sounding humanized. It's not sounding just the way you played it. It's not sounding it's not giving that expression, same expression on how of how you played it. It's not sounding that way when you're done quantizing. So I'm going to be tackling that, especially for piano and drums. You can apply this technique on other instruments and it will still be in sync. So you can quantize and also still your sound can still sync with the tempo, with the BPM you're working with. All right, so without much talk, let's get right into the system. Okay, so today I'll be working with this piano called the Giant piano. So that's what I'll be working with. Now, what I'll be playing, the progression I would work with is this. So you can see pattern. That's slow. Then this grace note. Once I quantize, I still want to hear that after quantizing. So I don't want Cubase to quantize and it sounds like over quantized. So you don't want your piano to sound over quantized. You still want to retain that expression, that same expression you played it with. You still want to retain that sound. Let's play something. This is the loop I'll be working with. So for me to because I'll still play drums on this. I'll still do an example with drums on how to quantize with drums. So for me to be able to hear my own kick, this loop is having kick, so I'll just come into here and roll off the low end of this loop. So let's play it. Okay, so I think we are good with that. So the low end is rolled off. This is before. Let me play that. This is before. Then this is after. So you no longer hear the low end again. All right, so that's what we'll be working with. So let me play something with this loop. That same progression I played at first. So let's go 1 2 3 go. So that's the sound. That's what I've played. So let's play it back again. Let me enlarge this window. So let's play what we. So you can hear a slow here. This one, da, da. So there's a slow between that. Here there is a grace note here. So now one thing I want you to understand about quantizing is that while you are playing, you need to know the particular place where you did certain stunts, just like grace notes and slurs and whatever. So you need to know what you've played and know what you want to quantize. Okay, I mean, you know how you quantize it rather. Here of course, for me, before I play anything, I know what my quantize value would be. So here, before I start quantizing, I would highlight everything. Then the next thing for me to do is this my hits, this my MIDI notes. They are not on the grid, they are not on the line, they are not online. So I'll just have to look for the closest one to do this thing, then drag it, then it's online. Let me play it again and quantize with 116. I'll be quantizing 116 value. All right, so let's go. So, but this is after shifting. So you can hit let me play that again. So that's a slow there. If I should quantize this with 116, if I highlight everything and quantize it with 116, let's hear how it sounds. Oh my god, this is going to be so bad. Speaking from experience though. Can you hear? Can you hear that? So I've lost my grace notes, because grace notes is usually a fast transition between two notes. Okay, I've lost that, and I've lost my slows. So let me undo that and play what I've lost again. Can you hear? Now let's now start quantizing. So what I'm going to do here now is that I'll still quantize with 116, but I'll be checking where the grace notes and the slows are, then being careful not to quantize the grace notes with it. So here, this is my first hit. This one should be on the grid. So how do you identify your grace notes and your slows? Your grace note is always in between two lines, these two lines. So you can see this line, you can see this line. So your grace note is usually in between. Okay, so which means this is our grace notes. Okay, so now I'm not going to highlight that with it. I'm just going to what I'm going to do is I would highlight this alone. Okay, then quantize, leaving the grace notes. Here again, I'm going to quantize that. So it's going to be a fast stuff. So here too, we have a grace note here. I'm not going to touch the grace note. Is in between the line. I'm just going to touch the first line. Then here too, Q. By the way, Q is for quantizing. Your Q key on the keyboard, on your computer keyboard, is for quantize. So quantize this. Now we have another grace note here, which is this, which is in between these two lines. So I'm going to leave that alone and quantize the first notes. So then this also, then we have another grace note here, quantize that, leave your grace notes. Then we have another grace note here too. You can see we have another grace note here too. So it's in between the line. Then we have this one at the beginning, at the, which should be on the line. So this is it. I've quantized it. Quantize that. So here again we have another grace notes, but this is where the slow occurred. Let's play this one. So so what we are going to do is leave this is the first note, then the third one is on the line, you can see. But this one is in between two lines, so you're going to leave that one alone, quantize this and quantize the third one. Okay, then this also, I think this one's on the line, this one's on the line. Then this also, we have a grace note here also. This is in between two lines, so you quantize that. Very simple. Then this one's too is online. So let's play everything together. It should be in sync and you still retain expression, your grace notes, your slows, you still retain it while it's in sync. All right, so let's play that back. Yeah, can you hear that? So that's that about quantizing your piano. In my next video, I'm going to be showing you how to quantize your drums also. Thanks for watching. Kindly hit the subscribe button if you're new here. If you love this video, kindly hit the like button and comment below any question you have on this. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Thank you.